Greetings to all. Welcome to online teaching session of Academic World School Bemitra, and we are going to start the second lecture of the subject entrepreneurship. And we had started the chapter 1. The topic was entrepreneurial opportunities, and today we are going to cover the subtopics: concept of environment scanning, importance of business environment, scanning of environment, and analysis of environment. So let's begin. As said, the topic we are going to cover today is environment scanning. So let's take a concept of environment scanning. What is that? Environment scanning. Environment, we are talking about the business environment. Business is surrounded with many factors like social, cultural, economic, legal, etc. So all these factors consist of an environment, right? All these factors consist of an environment. So we are talking of environment scanning. The first part, that is environment, we have covered here, that business is surrounded with many factors. There are so many factors revolving around the business, and business is the center of it. That means from all the factors there is affection, there is influence from all these factors on the business. So business is the center, and business has to be in this environment, and business, what it has to do, it is the second term, that is the scanning. Business has to scan these environment. What is scanning? Scanning is the process of carefully examining all factors of business environment. It is must to scan, because factors have direct influence, positive or negative, on business. See what we are talking about here, we are understanding the meaning of environment scanning. So we are on the scanning word. Scanning is the process of carefully examining all the factors. Carefully examining means we have to see and we have to analyze all these factors carefully, that how they are going to impact on my business, on my particularly business. So if I am able to track out, if I am able to analyze these factors We are scanning this environment to detect opportunity threats, to detect the positive and negative environment for our business, right? So it is very compulsory that we scan the environment. The people who scan the environment, they always lead in the competitors. They always get the advantages of threats and weakness, and they prepare themselves. We are coming on that in importance. We'll discuss this point. But right now, let's have this process of enterprise. This process of enterprise also closely related with the scanning. We cannot set up an enterprise without scanning an environment. See, we had done that in the last lecture also. First one is spotting opportunity. First of all, the person spot the opportunity. After spotting the opportunity, after spotting this opportunity, a person tend to get an idea that this problem is prevailing in the society, and I have detected that problem. Now I will bring a solution as my product, and when I launch my product, people will buy it because my product will solve the problem of the society. So we did this process in the last lecture also. We are revising it because it is closely related with the scanning. Spotting opportunity. First we spot the opportunity, that what is there for us to make the profit. What are the problems of the society, so that we bring the solution for them as our product or service, right? Next we scan the environment. This is very important. Next we scan the environment. Why do we scan our environment? Because after we get the opportunity, if we will not look towards the factors of legal, political, social, all these factors, if we will not analyze, then after investing a lot of money, we'll get to know that there are certain problems, and because of these problems, I cannot run my business. So because of this, my whole investment will go waste. That is why it is very important to go through to scan the environment, so that my investment will not go waste, right? So scanning is important. Scanning gives you an idea completely. Then you develop your product or service. Developing product and service means that for opportunity, for finding the solution after scanning, you have actually launched your product. You already prepared with your product, so that people will buy it and solve their problem, right? At last, we set up our enterprise. We start our project. We set up our enterprise, or we start our project. So this is how the process of enterprise, and in this, if you can see here, scanning of environment is really very important. Without the scanning, all things would go in vain. Whole investment, raw material, time, your efforts, energy, everything will go waste if you will not scan the environment. Because scanning tells you what are the opportunity and threats to that particular business, which is really very important to know. If you do not know this, you cannot survive in the market. So if you want survival, if you want profit, if you want continuous sale of your product, then you have to scan your environment, right? Now we are coming on the next topic, that is importance of environment scanning, right? So I have made a mnemonic of it so that you could remember it. There is no relevance of that mnemonic with your syllabus, but just to remember it, I have made a mnemonic, that is I get a pen. I get a pen. With this, you can identify the factors, the important points. I stands for improvement in performance. G stands for getting first mover advantage. E stands for warning signals. T stands for tapping and assembling resources. A stands for adapting rapid changes, and P stands for planning and policy making. Planning and policy making. First of all, I am going to discuss about getting first mover advantage. See, what is first mover advantage? First mover means the person who takes first step, he is always benefited. The person who first realized the importance of a particular product in the market and he launched the product without anybody else launches it, so he takes the benefit at the maximum. If you remember that Nokia phones were there which were launched at the first in India, right? Nokia phones, and Nokia phones has earned a lot from Indian population because there was no competitors of Nokia while it was launched here. So everybody was buying Nokia only, different models were there, but the company was Nokia, so whole sole benefit was going to the company itself. So this Nokia has realized the importance of mobile phones first in the market. That is why they were first benefited. So people who are first benefited, the companies who are first benefited, they are known as first mover advantage. That means the people who react at first, they get the benefit at first. You may note down this. The companies or the businesses who realize opportunity first by scanning, they are at maximum benefit. They are at maximum benefit, right? This is known as getting first mover advantage. Second is early warning signals. That means if you are again scanning the environment regularly, then obviously you will be able to detect the threats also. You will be able to detect the threats. What are the threats? Threats are the problems for the business, the obstacle in the business, right? So obstacles which are going to raise for business, then by scanning, if you are scanning regularly and you have identified that okay, there is a threat coming to my business, maybe legal policy are changing, maybe political parties are changing, so there is a threat to my business. So you can always prepare your internal environment ready to face external environment. Now what is this internal environment and external environment? Internal environment is inside of your company, like your customers, like your product, like your managers, like your policies, strategies. All these things can be matched, can survive in that odd times, in that dark times for your business. So if you're actually scanning regularly, then you will be able to detect the threats, and if you're detecting threats, then you're making backup plans that how to deal with these constraints, how to face these constraints in your business life, right? So if you're not detecting, if you're not scanning, then these threats will attack on your business and will all vanish. Your business will vanish out of the competitors' race, right? So we have done these two environments. Now we are coming on third one. I hope you have written. You can pause the video here and note down the notes. Third one, see, we have done this, now we are coming on tapping and assembling resources. Tapping and assembling resources, that means resources are the inputs and raw materials to make a product. So resources are required to make a product. You will be always requiring raw material, your equipment, machinery, everything to make a product which you want to. So you need to tap the resources. Tap the resources means collect or arrange the resources. So you need to assemble, you need to collect all the resources, you need to tap, you need to grab the resources as raw material and inputs. What does it do? It gives outcome or your product manufacturing. So if you want to get the raw material, if you want to get the inputs, then you have to scan whether there are available, affordable and reachable for your business or not, right? If they are available, then can you get them? Can you reach them? Can you actually get that resources from where they are to your business, from to your factory? Are you able to get that? So you need to scan these things. Or next thing is that affordable to you? Are you able to invest a lot of money on whatever the rates are there of that raw material? Are you able to afford that? So all these things you have to scan properly, and then what you have to do, we have to identify where the raw material is cheap and best quality. Then you have to go, like if you want to buy a particular dress, then you go to the 10 shops and identify whether they are giving of good quality and it is cheap from other competitors. So same way you need to scan the environment by identifying, by inquiring the environment whether they are available or not, they are affordable or not, they are reachable or not, right? So this way, if you want to get the inputs, you need to scan the environment. So it helps us in tapping and assembling the resources, right? We are coming on fourth. We have done this. Next is adapting rapid changes. This is very interesting. See, changes always happen in our environment. Our business is never free from the changes. Changes always happen, and people, that means business, need to cope with this environment. Business need to cope up with this environment, right? And how they will adapt to change. I'll give you one example. See what happened. One Narrow-Leg company. Have you listened about the Maruti Suzuki and Narrow-Leg company? There are two different companies. Maruti Suzuki and Narrow-Leg. There are two companies, right? What happened when Maruti thought to tie up with company Suzuki? They planned to tie up with Suzuki company, so it was scanned by the other survive, to lead, and frame plans and policies as well. So I am relating this point with again this example. See, if we are scanning the environment regularly, then we are able to frame the strategies, we are able to frame the plans, we are able to frame the policies for our business after scanning, such that Nanolake has scanned the environment of Maruti Suzuki, and that is why it changed its plan. First of all, they were not planning any tie-up with any Kansai company of Japan, but when they scanned the environment that Maruti is going to tie up with Suzuki, then they changed their plan for the tie-up of Kansai company. So likewise, scanning always help in making plans and policies, and to lead in the market, and to survive in the market, and to face the obstacles and dark times, right? Next, improve in performance. This is very simple. Once you are leading in the market, once you are detecting all threats and opportunities, then you will always improve in your performance. How you will improve in your performance? That once efficiency will increase, your performance will also increase. There is nothing to say that if you are doing a lot of hard work, you are scanning the environment regularly, then your efficiency will definitely increase, and once the efficiency will increase, then your performance will be increasing. There is no one to stop you in the market once you are scanning the environment regularly. So these were the importance of business environment, right? So we have done 2 topics here. Now we are coming on the scanning of environment. This is very simple. Scanning, I told you, I wrote the definition of the scanning. I hope you have written that. I am writing it again. Carefully examining various factors of business environment. If you are carefully examining the factors of business environment, then it is known as scanning. So what we are scanning, how we scan the environment, it is simple. Like we spot the opportunity, we scan the environment, identify the idea or evaluate the idea, then we innovate our product and service, and finally we set up an enterprise, right? So there are 3 factors which help in perceiving, sensing, or scanning an opportunity. 3 basic factors. What is that? Evaluate an idea, scan the environment by harnessing information, and at last set up an enterprise. This is, I am just going to explain it in a little bit deeper sense. Evaluate an idea. How you will evaluate an idea? You will be having a list of ideas, and you will be choosing out of it by comparing. Comparing what? Comparing pros and cons. That means there are 3-4 ideas which you want to implement in the environment. Then what you do, you make a list of it. All the ideas 1, 2, 3, 4. And what you do, you write down the pros and cons. What are the pros and cons? Negative and positive points of all those ideas. Once you poultry farm works? Will my eggs and other things will be sold out in nearby area? No, because people are vegetarian. But if after scanning I get to know that people are non-vegetarian and vegetarian too, so will my poultry farm work? Yes. So non-vegetarian will at least buy my product. And majorly, if I identify where to open my farm, so I'll open my farm where major people are belonging from non-vegetarian criteria. Then if I open my poultry farm where the non-vegetarians are more, then my business will be on peak and I will be doing a lot of profit. So this way my scanning would work and every idea would work after scanning itself. So this was my example. Now we are coming on another part, that is analysis of environment. Analysis of environment. What is the meaning of analysis of environment? Analysis of environment may be defined as monitoring, observing, evaluating all business opportunities to make profit. ठीक है? Analysis of environment means it is defined as we are monitoring the environment, we are observing the environment, evaluating the environment, and why we are doing this? We are doing to gain the profit, and we are actually analyzing all the business opportunity by it. Right? I want to show you a small diagram. So there are two types of environment: internal analysis and external analysis. And in both environment, you have to analyze strength. Yes, you are right. Weakness. Come on, guess next. Opportunity and threat. And this is known as SWOT analysis. What do we call it? SWOT analysis, where we actually analyze our strength, internal weakness. Internal means inside the business. Inside the business are management, customers, supplier, investors, distributors. They are all the part of internal management or internal business environment. So internal analysis means strength, analyzing of strength of all these internal factors, weakness of all these internal factors, opportunity of all these internal factors, and threats also. Same way we have to analyze the external analysis also. External environment belongs to social, cultural, economic, legal, political, ecological. All these things frame out our external analysis. So external analysis of strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. So this way our analysis framework is done. Now last thing I want to tell you, what are the sources of information of these analysis. From where do we get the information whether we have to run our business, whether not we have to run our business? What are these sources of information? First of all, verbal information. That means we get the feedback from customers, distributors, publications from financial institutions. Financial institutions are banks या other financial institutions, private banks, money lenders, all these registered firms of finance also publish some important factors about the information. So if they are important for us, then we should keep them. Records of research center. If research and development department has published something, so of course we should note it down. So same way, these are the sources of information which are important and should be analyzed and may be very helpful for our business. So this way we have done 4 factors, that is concept of business environment, importance, scanning and analysis. In next video we are going to do the factors of environment. So stay tuned. Do not forget to complete your assignments and as soon as submit them. Alright? Stay at home, be safe. Thank you.